Hello everybody, welcome back to another AOG video. Thank you for watching. In today's video we're going to be talking about two verses that specifically target worry and fear and why we shouldn't have to worry or fear anything. If you have any comments of like verses that you have that you like to read whenever you are starting to feel worried or you start feeling fear creep up on you, just let me know in the comments section below. The two verses I'm going to talk about today were the two that I found most useful and helpful when it came to getting rid of worry and getting rid of fear whenever I felt like worry was taking over or fear was influencing a decision that I was going to make. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So one of the things I want to do for this video is define what worry is. And really I've just, to be honest, simply looked up a definition of worry on Google. And you know, something that I haven't actually done very much until recently. Making this video actually is what prompted me to look up the definition of worry, because I guess I really never thought about it too much before. And the definition says is to give way to anxiety or unease, allows one mind to dwell on difficulty or troubles. So next I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with fear. And let's see here. It says fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threat. Now, worry and fear sound awfully similar. And to me, a lot of times one accompanies the other. If you're fearing, you're usually worrying about something. And if you're worrying about something, you usually fear that very same thing. And hopefully these two verses help you get rid of most of the fear and worry that you have. Okay, so moving right along, we're going to go ahead and read in John chapter 14 and verse 27. It says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." Now, this really is important to me because this line that I'm going to reread to you, and it says, "My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth." Meaning that the world is not going to give you peace. Jesus is giving you peace. It's not this world that we're going to find our peace in. If you try to find peace in this world, you will not find it. Jesus is the only way we're going to find peace, and the way that we're going to do that is by focusing on Him and spending time with Him. And in the next verse that I read, it's going to give a little bit of a how to find peace in Jesus. Okay, so the verse that I'm talking about is going to be in 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 6 and verse 7. It says, "Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of God, that He may exalt you in due time." And verse 7 says, "Casting out all your care upon Him, for He careth for you." Now, the first is going to be giving us what we need to do, our part in casting our cares on God and Him taking that fear and that worry away. And it says to humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of God. What does that mean, to humble ourselves before God? That is saying that we cannot do this on our own. And let me tell you something, I know that to be true for a fact, because I've tried, as I've said in the past, to do things on my own, and it didn't work. What does work is saying, God, I know that I need your help, and I know that if I don't seek your help, this fear and this worry is going to consume me. I need your guidance. And the second part, is to me the most beautiful part, because he says, casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you. He says to give all your fears, all your worry to Him and let Him take care of it. But you have to trust Him in order to do that. You have to trust that He is going to handle whatever it is you're worried about. Whatever fear that you're having, you have to be able to trust God that He is going to take care of that for you. And He says that He will right here in His Word. Alright, to wrap this up, I just want to say that I know fear and worry can be a very scary thing. And what God has called us to do is to basically fall into His arms. Give those fears and give those worries over to Him and let Him take care of it. I know that sounds like a a scary thing in itself, but we're called to trust Him. Trusting God more and more all the time will help you with your fear and worries. I know that seems hard, but give it a try and watch your fear and worry go away. It will, I promise you. And I just ask that you, once again, comment in the comment section below and tell me what your favorite verses are dealing with fear and worry. If they're the same verses, let me know. I would just ask that you share and subscribe to our channel. And as always, keep on the full armor of God. And thank you for watching. Hope you have a blessed day and keep safe out there.